Today I'm going to walk you through this process of this Christmas illustration. If you're interested, stick around. I'll tell you all about it next. A lot of times I'm working out this process on the iPad, so I write down words or things that I want to be included in this illustration. I wanted to really kind of push myself a little bit more with this illustration, and I used this drawing to work with my watercolor students to see if we could recreate some of the color variations that I was hoping to get in this particular illustration. So I start sketching out, rough sketching things that I think I want to be in this illustration. I start setting up the window, as you can see, and really what I want to do is peek inside this window to see that it's very warm and cozy, and have this cat looking out the window as if he's looking towards the sky watching Santa, and I wanted him to be cool. I really wanted to play between the cool and the warmth. So once I kind of determine what this cat looks like and how his posture is, then I can really start including some other items that really make this feel Christmassy. You will see that I changed the layout of this illustration to tell more of a story. Here you can see I have my rough sketch, and now I'm playing with the color and some shapes here to really figure out what I want my colorway to be. Then I decide I really want to change what the window looks like, so I start working out the details in this rough sketch. Another thing to keep in mind is use reference. Use things that are in your house, or, if you're out there on the web and you see how a tree might look, it doesn't hurt to look at reference. It can only make your drawing better. So here I am working on the color variation again, and I really am working to get the right mood and colors in here. And in this illustration, I'm using multiple layers to create this illustration. So everything in the background is on a layer, the tree is on its own layer, the foreground is in a layer. So here I'm working on the final image, just refining my colors, laying down local color, and I'm using a clipping mask to keep all of these items within the oval shape. The goal is to have the cat in shadow and have the background be warm and inviting. I have my rough color sketch here on the left-hand side, and I'm using it loosely as a guide for what I want to happen in this image. Working individually on items to make it look realistic and be able to tell a story. And I have my main drawing multiplied and the opacity down just so I can use it as a guideline as I'm coloring here. Working on some details in the background to create the fireplace there. Creating some light and shadow here for these hanging stockings, and creating a garland, and really giving this tree some texture. If you look through a lot of my work through Gumption, I have a lot of donut-themed stuff. Of course, it seems natural that this cat should have some donuts to give Santa. Here I'm just working out some details of the table that's next to the window, and what the brick color will look like in shadow. I also have a multiply layer that will go over the top of the cat and the tree and the donuts to ensure that we are in shadow and the back stands out in warmth. And I also make sure that I'm putting a little bit of a rim light around the cat so we can get a little bit of that warmth like light. And of course, if it's a Christmas night and this cat is waiting for Santa, there should be snow. So I had to add a little bit of snow here. And here is the finished product. If you learned something new and you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button or give me a thumbs up or both, and I will see you after the holidays. So Merry Christmas and wishing you a very Happy New Year.